5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I like the countdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outside the Booth, where we talk to DJs about their life and experiences. My name is DJ Commish, along with BX and the one and only Mr. 212 DJ
I like
Knuckles.
that. I like that. You said the one and only. You ain't get that BX one and only, baby, Mr. 212.
Fourth quarter boy.
Yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way, man.
It is the fourth quarter.
It is the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You are the fourth quarter boy.
Yeah, man.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, family? Hey, yes, big shout out to everybody out there that's watching. I got a lot of texts earlier on my way down. Y'all, I'm tuning in. DJ Superwoman, we're going to get your butt down here. No doubt. We got to call out. She's tuned in right now. She's tuned in right now, man.
Okay.
Superwoman.
Yes. We travel a lot
Come
together.
on down.
Yeah.
And she's definitely on the road moving, and she make people dare. She's something else, man. One of them turntables, man.
Oh, yeah.
Big shout out to all the lady DJs, of course, because I know
There's quite a few. Yeah,
Let me
there's
tell
quite a
you,
few.
the only lady DJ we had up here is Ty Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
That has to change.
And yes, we need more. I hit up Saigon. She's always busy.
I saw her Friday.
You did? And you didn't say anything?
I saw her last Friday.
Did she say anything?
I did not get a chance to speak to her. I had to be rushed out of there, so I didn't get a chance to speak to her.
Okay.
Well,
But she was spinning.
I got two.
Two more?
One is going to blow his mind. First of all, Superwoman, I'm calling you up after the show. We're going to get you up here and set a date. That's the main thing. Because not only is she a great DJ, it's just, we interview a lot of DJs that's in the same realm as us. They just got a lot of companies and do different stuff they broaden out. But she does her house thing, man.
Oh
my God, yo! Like it's not even. Sometimes it's not what you play; it's how you do it.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta see it. She makes a movie, man. Like
yeah.
she's a female me with a weave. Like
That's hilarious.
Are you sure it's not a wig, though?
yeah. So stay with me.
I'm just saying because there's some good wigs out there. I'm just saying.
This
we got
next
some
name
fire
I'm gonna
wigs.
say, you gotta help me find her. I heard she's still around. We gotta find DJ June, man.
Yeah. She's around.
We gotta find her. I know there's a lot of female DJs out there. Big shout out to Jazzy Joy. That's my big sis there. We need to bring her butt.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna reach out to them. But June.
Yeah. We gotta
She
get
knows us all well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We used to get the records from her. She used to be down. Was it B Street or downtown? B Street in Brooklyn.
Yep.
And she was always DJing there for years.
Yep.
Years. Every DJ had to go through her to get some records or just to go see her, man. And
Listen,
shout out to her.
June was the one I was talking to about reggae.
Oh, okay.
Crazy stuff. Walking around B Street with no
June
socks.
of culture.
Yeah, with socks.
No socks. No.
Up there DJ. Much love to her.
Now we gotta get the ladies up here. We need the ladies be up here and
No
represent.
doubt,
Because
no
the
doubt.
last time when Ty Michelle was here, me and her were able to have a female moment. Remember that, Commish?
Yeah, I remember
We had
that.
our moments. So I need to have more moments with my female DJs.
I knew
up here 'cause
somewhere
they
in the time of
understand.
this show it was going to be that.
I'm just saying,
the
I just
jealousy
need.
start to come out.
No, I just
It's a
need.
man thing, Gina.
I need
It's a
the
man
woman.
thing.
I need the woman. I need the
It's a
woman
man
to be
thing,
up here.
Gina. It's a
But
man thing.
let me tell you. So I was at the gala. Shout out to everyone that showed up to the gala. I was at an award ceremony on Friday. And guess
gala
who
was
I
this?
ran to? It was like for the WMBE, all the black entrepreneurs, diversity suppliers, and things like that.
Okay.
Everybody from all walks of life. Where there was it was hosted by Monica Morales from Channel 11.
Okay.
So she did that. So shout out to Monica. She did a great job. But when I left there, I ran into our boy, Floss Entertainment's own DJ Get Right.
Really?
So, yo.
Okay.
So when I seen Get Right, I'm looking at him like, I know this dude. I was like, because he tried to sneak in. Then you're going to sneak in and get in a Bentley. Like, I didn't peep the Bentley.
Wow.
So
Wow.
he's walking all humble and everything. His wife is there. I was like, I didn't know it was his wife at the time. I said, I know him. And she was like, no, you don't. That's my husband. I said, I know your husband. And she was like, you don't know
You
him.
scaring her like
So
that.
no, I know him.
Don't
So
ever
he
do that
said-
again.
No.
For real.
So wait. So I looked at him. I said, I know you. That's what I said. And he looked at me. I was like, you a DJ? And he was like, I don't DJ no more. I said, you are a DJ. I
life.
know.
For life.
So I was like, you are a DJ. Just because he got little gray hairs, he trying to hide. So he sat there. He looked at me. He said, I just gave him a look. He was like, BX? I was like, yeah. Then you know he's going to throw in the dirt. Flavor of Love. I was like, well, you had to go there.
See? You earned that, though.
I earned that. I did earn it.
You earned that.
Yo, I wear that proud.
Did his wife put her arms down? Because I know she was there for that whole 10 minutes.
She was there for that whole time. And then when she saw that we knew each other, we hugged, we took the picture. I sent it to y'all in the chat. I sent it to y'all in the chat. And I was like, you got to come on. He's like, Mom, I'm not really spinning like that. I was like, I don't care. I was like, you still got a story.
Right.
We were at every party together, all of us.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of businesses. He's always been on the business side of things.
He's driving a Bentley. What you think?
He's always been on the, because sometimes we'll do things and you know, back then when we used to do the promoters against the DJs or the DJs against comedians, basketball charity joints, they would do a big shout to the Bronx and losing Isaiah and the rest of the Saga team. They used to always put things together, get us together, raise money for whatever, you know, kids, school stuff, because most of them work for the city and stuff like that, which was dope. Get Right was always there. Always there, and we like, yo, let's go play ball. And they never knew that he could play ball like that.
Right.
So he was a hooper. He was a hooper. I think he did that in college too, but he's always had that business mind. So some events he wound up not coming to sometime, but you'll see him sell tickets and we Get Right. He I don't know. You know, you got to take some business. But he's always been on the business side. But we need to get him up here. He talk about.
So you coming up here, Get Right.
Get Right. What up?
We can do that. We can definitely do that.
So and then there's a lot of stuff coming up this week. But first and foremost, our thoughts, prayers, and our condolences to D'Angelo's family.
Yes.
We lost a legend yesterday. That was unexpected.
Crazy.
I didn't even know he was sick.
I didn't know that either. Like, I had
didn't
no
know he was
idea.
sick. I just thought he was just chilling, doing his own music and just festivals.
I knew he had a little problem with back a couple of years when he had gained all the weight and stuff like that. And then he lost all the weight. And when we tried to re-release a song, and they had a debate about the cover of the CD they was going to do, whether him on it or not. And he was having a problem with his label with that. I don't know.
Did he want to be on it or no?
No, he didn't want the picture on there.
Okay.
So it seemed like there was an issue, but you know, it's D'Angelo. Everybody's worried about more of the music. So,
Right.
But I saw that yesterday when his daughter put it up, man, and I feel sorry for them. You know, I don't know if
And
his
their
daughter's
son.
mom is.
Not the same.
Son. No, the son
is Angie's.
Angie's son. So he
Correct.
lost that poor baby. He lost his mom and his dad within 6 months.
That's wild. That's wild.
Within 6 months.
I'll pray out to them.
I think the biggest shock for him had to be his mom because
It was
of the
an
way
accident.
because of the car accident. Like, he knew that his dad was
sick.
not 100%, but it's still, man, that's
Yeah, I prayers out to
still
that
tough.
family,
Yes,
man.
definitely.
Yeah.
Healing energy to them. But tell me when his album came out that album didn't have the summers locked down for about 2-3 summers in a row.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Lady, Cruising.
I still play. I'll play.
Shit,
I got
damn,
actual the live version of the Lady. I play that all the time, yo. Unbelievable.
I mean, I still play. You know what I do play regularly? That people don't play, but whenever they hear it, they like, oh man, because they had the album. I play All Right.
Yeah.
I play that all the time.
Okay.
Like,
that album is fire.
that album is dope.
No
tell you
skips
something.
on that album.
No,
Let me
there's
tell
no
you
skips.
something. I've never heard a group of, street dudes talk about a male artist the way they talked about D'Angelo when he had that video with no shirt.
The
on.
Untitled, the Untitled song.
Yeah, whatever. I'm Andre's tight too,
Yeah,
yo.
no, he was-
But
he was
just the street
tight.
talking about it showed that they loved that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if they didn't, they wouldn't have just watched it. Click TV.
You know what? He couldn't have done that on the first album.
You don't think so?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. That first album was that first album established him so much.
Right.
You gotta remember that was a 5-year break.
Yeah.
That second album came in 2000. That first album came in 95. So there was a 5-year hiatus.
Yeah.
So when he came out, that was the first single, and that's how you saw him.
Yeah.
And it was like, this guy right here. You know what I mean?
Fire,
But we
He was
can't deny the man because the first
he's
album was
talent.
crazy.
Yeah,
Talent.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Talent.
you know what I mean?
Talent.
So that's why I said he couldn't do it on that first album.
Right,
it had to be
right.
this is how I'm coming out for the second one.
Yeah.
It was brilliant though. It was brilliant.
I'm gonna ask you a
dope.
question. So around that time when he came out, you and Scoop was heavy on tour. Was that one of the albums that Scoop was playing? What was Scoop saying about that song when that video came out?
Scoop. Scoop said he wanted to emulate that.
Why can I see that?
This is what he told me. This is where he messed up. He wanted me to record it.
With him with the shirt off.
Yes, he was a tech. He was a tech guy. Everybody in those school like gadgets.
Yeah.
So all this podcast stuff and all this stuff. He had all the wires. He was doing all this stuff because he would be online. We was always overseas, so he had to figure out how the business corporate people was doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Corporate people had Zoom before it was Zoom because they do business meetings and
Right,
chat
absolutely.
and stuff like that. So he would always have those gadgets. So he in his room, he talking to the family, whatever. Just Teaspoon and Tiana, the babies and stuff like that. They were babies. Long story short, he was like, yo, I want to do that. I want to do that. I say, yo, bro, I don't know. And we used to talk. It's just so many conversations over 30-something years. Y'all couldn't imagine. Y'all be in tears.
No.
Just to hear him coming, and he would knock on my door like 2, 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
After we do the show, he gets carried back to the hotel. Me and Kendall, young Sab, we'll stay in the hotels. The club. We bugging out. We there with the do rags all looking like 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Whole crew. We sitting there just chilling, and we'll get back to the hotel. We drunk. We tired. We ready to take a shower, get in the bed, get up, and move again. We done slept all for 9 hours.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I got an idea.
Right.
I wanna do the D'Angelo video.
No.
Yo, first of all, bro, you being loud and you out of
man
pocket
breasts.
right
Right,
now.
right.
He had man breasts.
And he didn't care. He wanted to do it. He said, I'm gonna get the oil, in my head. I'm gonna put the oil on me. He said, but I'm gonna do a tank top. You think I should do a tank top t-shirt? We in the bed not listening to him.
Right.
And he's just talking. He's turning the light on. So you got the room where the light is by your bed.
Yeah.
So I'm turning the light off. He's turning it on by the front door. Nah, y'all gotta listen. I'm telling you this gonna work. But I love him. And it's funny. I wish we would have did that. I wish we would have did that video.
Because you would still have it to this day.
Because
Yeah.
I don't care how hot Be Faithful came, how big Hands Up was, nobody would ever forget he did that.
Nobody.
No.
But at least you got
Nobody.
the story to share with everybody.
Nobody, yeah.
That's crazy.
Nobody. Yeah.
What's your favorite D'Angelo song?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, so for example, I did my show early today on Twitch.
Okay.
And we end up doing impromptu tribute to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing the joints and I'm like, man, Me and Those Dreamy Eyes remixed with Redman.
Oh.
Come on, man. This wasn't even his song. This was Method Man's song, Breakups to Makeups.
Yeah.
You played all of that this morning.
I played all that this morning. Snoop Dogg and Dre did a joint with him called Imagine, which was crazy.
Yep.
Common did a joint with him that Jay Dilla produced. There was a bunch of joints. Even his features was crazy.
Yeah. I had 3.
What's that?
The one with Redman, because that drum top was just so crazy.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, doo, doo, doo.
Yeah, that's
That beat was crazy. He had a record. Lady, of course. Lady is my
Lady, of
all-time
course,
favorite.
of
I told you, I don't not ever play that record.
Yeah, me either.
Because I call it like I'm showing off. I'll throw on Lady, and somebody you'll hit it, ooh, and I'll show off and I'll blend right.
I start from the breakdown.
Yes,
I start from the breakdown.
Yeah,
And I
his
throw the live on.
melody on that was
But he
crazy.
got a record I want y'all all to listen to. It's called Higher.
Yeah.
I wanna take
Yeah.
yo, you
don't
can't
sound like that, though.
I'm talking to Commish. Yo, he got a record
Higher
called
is
Higher.
crazy.
Yo, dog, and that's my 3, man.
That's your 3?
Yeah.
I am Lady. I am shit damn mudascaka. I don't want to curse because we beat on the radio. And what's my other favorite one that I love? Other than Cruise, because that Smokey Robinson sample was
Cruising.
Yeah, I
I
love
forgot
it.
he did
I
that
love
over.
that when he did that, that's just
He made it his own.
yeah, he made it his own.
Which is
but it made me go back and listen to
the
Smokey
original. Yeah.
to see where he got that from and what he did with it.
Yeah.
So that made me go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, our condolences and love out to D'Angelo's family. I wish Scoop would have did that video and
Oh
you would
my
have been, tainted for the rest of your life with shirtless.
I'll tell you the truth,
videos.
and somebody sent it to me on. Shout out to Q Vision who sent it to me on Twitch this morning. And sent it to our chat room. I never saw the verses that he did.
Me
did it?
either. They
Yes.
said it was a full performance.
It was the only verses
that was a full
that was
performance.
a full performance. It was nobody there for him. It was
Yeah.
just him with a band.
And that's it.
Wow.
He did his own
And that was,
verses.
if I'm correct, that is his last live performance, period.
Oh, I don't know. We have to look that up.
Well, I got a question since you brought that up, and I'm gonna go back to the verses. there was times when the verses started, everybody like, oh, this person should go to go with this person. This person should battle this person. Who would you have put against D'Angelo?
Nobody, and that's why they did it.
I don't know. Well, you know
Why
what?
they did it the way they did it.
Well, listen.
Nobody. Who's going to go in there?
Listen, we're going to have to get into some D'Angelo tracks then after this break then.
Man,
it's
I'm
your girl
with
BX, DJ Commish, DJ Knuckles, Mr. 212. We outside the booth. We be right back.
We home, baby.
Yeah.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
All right, we're back. It is outside the booth.
Yeah.
You said that like we wasn't coming back.
Listen.
I know, right? Like,
Look, speaking of verses, the new verses is coming out. They're revamping it, coming back out. It's Cash Money versus No Limit. Thoughts on this being the first verses since they stopped those year or so ago?
I think it's dope.
Well, I'm a little bit torn by it. Like,
Okay.
I knew it. And Lil Wayne is coming back. Let me say that. Is Master P is going to bring everyone out from No Limit, except for, Mystical is locked up. I don't think he's...
That's where the L's going to come.
ooh, she's locked up?
He's locked up, yeah.
Same charge again.
Yeah.
Another rape charge?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's 3, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming out anytime soon.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that's that. And
You know what?
Silk,
I did hear about that. I didn't know, though.
Wait, is Silk here?
Silk
The
is...
Shaka.
I think he's out. I think Silk is out. Let me look that up.
That's the problem.
I think Silk is out. Silk is out. Mystical's in, and I forgot who else on No Limit that was like a heavy hitter for them.
But is
Passed
Mia
away.
going to show up?
They said she's showing up.
Really?
They said Mia is showing up.
I know they had like a nasty fallout.
They said Mia is showing up. That's what the reports are saying, but we'll only know when she actually shows up. And Lil Wayne is showing up for Cash Money. So it's gonna be Juvenile. What's your man that just got out of jail that's
Turk?
from Cash Money? Who just came out?
DG?
BG.
BG, yeah.
BG is out?
Yeah. BG.
All of them home.
Everybody from Cash Money's being out.
All
So
of them
this is
home.
going to be
Wow.
No Limit versus Cash Money, the first one for versus.
And I do want to say this about this versus. It's not about win or lose. You get to see two groups of the same caliber go song for song. Because at the end of the day, No Limit had so many hits at one time, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they had hits that were hits before certain parts of the country got them.
Yeah.
No Limit Soldiers. I remember going down there and it was hot in 95,
Yeah.
like
I remember.
6.
I remember.
Lord Finesse was still making records up top. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So
yeah.
nobody was checking for it unless you was a traveling DJ. And I got all that stuff when I used to go to How Could I Be Down.
Okay.
And then when we went to New Orleans and, go down south and Big Mike and all that stuff, we got all that stuff when we got there. But when we got those records in our crate, we brought them up here. We had them, but they wound up going in the crate that we don't take out because we up north.
I was at St. John's at the time. I was in college at the time, but I was staying. My brother still lives in South Carolina, so I would go down south for the summer, and I would come back with these records, and they was like, "Yo, who is this?" And I remember they used to just send us. They was on. No Limit was on priority at the time.
Yes, sir.
They would only send us one vinyl for a song. Yeah. It was like only one piece. Like, yo, who does that? Like, you can't even bring it back. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, it was dope. But I was gonna say that my issue with this particular verses is and I was talking to a friend of mine before I got here today. I was like, it's a New Orleans thing. This particular verses is a part of a cross promotion with a convention. I can't remember what the convention is, but it's a convention happening in conjunction with this verses.
Is it?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
The verses are part of it. Yeah.
All I know is that it's going to be party after party after party because it's in New Orleans.
It's in
Houston.
No, it's in Vegas.
Oh, they make it as a movie.
Oh, they gonna do something.
It's in Vegas.
Yeah, but I'm
like,
this piece is missing, and I don't know.
I was like,
I can't wait to see it because I've always been, our East Coast rap, so I wasn't really all the way brought into the South. You got me listening to the South.
I was listening to that stuff.
He got me listening to it.
I was listening.
But I was too New York back then to like.
No, I saw it firsthand.
But us DJs was the same way. Remember, once we was able to travel, it opened our eyes to stuff.
Yeah.
So
okay.
We didn't come back to New York astonished, like, yo, you got him. We just played it if we could. I was scared to play No Limit. Like, I didn't know it was going to really work up here. And then all of a sudden. Yeah, but
how you think you're going to do when that song come out? What do you think they're going to do when that song come out?
Oh, no. They're going to go crazy.
Lose it. But
that's New York slang. That's New York lingo.
Here's my problem. This particular verses should be in the town. However, a friend of mine made a good point. He was like, he said, Boosie said, yo, we don't battle out here. Somebody getting shot if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love Boosie.
So it's like, it should be for the town, but it can't be for the town.
Does Boosie have any music with either of those groups as a feature? Did anybody ever feature on a Boosie song?
Probably.
Most likely.
Yeah.
I like Boosie. He's hilarious. I like him more as a personality than I do his music.
Boosie, Plies.
Oh yeah.
Funniest two
Oh yeah,
dudes.
funniest too. But let me ask you this question, just to go back to the verses real quick. Manny Fresh on as the DJ.
Dope.
What is he going to do, or what? Who is No Limit going to have to go against him as a DJ?
That I don't know.
That is a good question. I don't know.
Because Manny Fresh was there with the production and everything for all of their albums.
But the question
so he's
is,
going to play the stuff that they're not even going to perform. That's going to be
the
hits.
question is Manny going to actually play as a DJ? That's the question.
You know,
he
rhymed on a lot of
should.
hits.
I think he should.
He would kill.
But
can you imagine you get on the turntables and they come from behind?
but you got to remember they'll be on a time limit too. So you know, with them having at a limit of 12 hits a piece, at a limit.
I think it's 20.
It was 20.
I'm saying at a limit of 12 hits, at least
Okay.
number of 12 hits. You got to crush that all into a certain time zone. And the greatest thing with this versus thing is that the sound is better.
Yep.
The placement's going to be better. You know, I remember I waited for Teddy and Babyface joint. It was horrible.
Oh,
The
yeah,
sound.
it was
Remember that?
terrible,
I wish
yeah.
they could do that over. Certain
Yeah.
things they
If
need
they
to
do
over.
that,
Yeah.
nobody's beating Babyface. I said it.
Yeah.
Nobody's beating Babyface. I said it.
You know.
Only one.
I can't
Only
go
one.
against- I can't go against Harlem. I
Only
can't do
one.
it.
Only
Can't do it.
one that could come. That I would say neck and neck with Babyface. R. Kelly for verses. Song for song, writing, producing, performing. Nobody is. Babyface and R. Kelly are the top two.
Yeah, but I would put Babyface more into the production because he created so many careers. R. Kelly
But he
didn't
still got
start
hits.
careers.
But he's still in all with the songs. We just going by songs, verses.
You're right.
Song for song?
It'll be a verse for 90 years.
Song
yeah.
for song.
that verse
If you're going
be 2
song
days.
for song, I'm still gonna go with Babyface.
I'm going.
Of course, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everybody that it's because of what you just said, Knuckles, right? Like he made careers which R. Kelly did not, right? So if he made careers, that means he gave them an extra joint just so they could stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He stood like a mother too.
they stood, like all of them stood, like.
Yeah.
And he made artists be something they wasn't. Because I'll never forget when I heard "Not Gonna Cry" by Mary. Mary had slow joints, but when I heard
one?
that,
Yeah,
I was
crazy.
like,
yeah.
that song was written for her to really get it
Go
right.
crazy.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she had to go in the studio and not be Mary, like really just go in.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So that's shout out to Versus for coming out and making
Yeah, no
everybody
doubt.
do that. But now let's say this before we get off of the Versus.
Wait,
topic.
is that still Swizz and Timberland?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they got it
sure.
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got it
It's
back.
still done, but now 2 DJs. Y'all on the set. No Limit, Cash Money. What's your first song you playing for Cash Money?
Ooh, my first
Your
song?
first song. You only get one. What's your opening song as the opening DJ on stage at Versus?
If you're playing Cash Money and you playing the first song,
You playing to get the crowd turned up from the first song. What are you playing? And you playing No Limit. What's the first song you playing?
I think I'm starting with Bling Bling.
Oh, Bling Bling.
I think I'm starting with that because you gotta. To me, you gotta end with Juvenile. You gotta end with Back That Up.
Back That Up or High. Yeah, Back That Up was the hit.
Yeah.
So what you doing? No Limit.
I'm
first
bringing
song.
No Limit Soldiers. I thought I
Told ya.
No Limit Soldiers. What? What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
And they
gonna
gotta
be a
walk.
good
They gotta
one.
walk out with the fatigues on.
Yeah. They gotta walk out. The tank
gonna
gotta
come,
be
he gonna-
behind them and everything.
Yo,
right?
they're gonna kill it. I
Right.
can't wait. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Do we have a date on that? When is the date? I don't remember that.
It's
That's
a date.
crazy.
It's
There's
coming.
a date.
Let's see.
But I know it's a part of a convention, and I can't remember the name of the convention.
Gosh,
dope.
this
It's
is
like
gonna be good.
I can't remember the name of the convention.
I'm running with No Limit because I'm a mystical.
October
when I
what,
said mystical
Rick?
fan, but
October 5th.
25th.
25th.
Oh, okay, that's in a week or so.
Yo, when I tell you mystical is my dude, like I can't.
You can't. How can you have that? How can you not have him there though? Like they need to take him out the joint just for that night.
Who, Mystical?
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Mess around and get beside yourself. I know.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
I was on the show and sung that joint the whole weekend, just that line. Watch yourself. You mess around and get beside yourself. I know.
That's
I was singing
crazy.
that. Me and Big Shot
But are they
Believe.
going to play it? Even if he's not there to perform it.
They have to.
Is the DJ going to play it?
They have to. They have to
Mystical?
figure that out.
Yeah. Are they going
You
to play
have
that
to.
song?
No.
You have to. Even though he wasn't on No Limit anymore at that
Mm-hmm.
point. He was on Jive. He was always on Jive.
Mm-hmm.
You still gotta play it though.
They still got to play it because you got to remember he was the impact. He was the
impact.
He was the impact.
He was the energy
Like
god.
he said in
He
Silk
was
the
the
Shockers
energy
record,
god.
I may be nothing to you, but I'm the ish on this label. I'll never forget that when he
Yo,
said
fam.
that. And
Listen.
it's not my fault.
Listen, we should go. there.
Tarantula.
We should go.
I'm not going
What?
to
To
Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah, that
I
would
just
be
went there last
Didn't
month.
Boosie say
Oh.
somebody may get shot?
You see how
Boosie said somebody might get shot.
how was your trip to Vegas?
It was good. It was good.
cool?
It was cool. It
You
was
went on the busiest weekend ever. It was the iHeartRadio, it was Chris Brown, and it was WNBA
the
playoffs.
WNBA playoffs, and it was also Janet's last performance of her residency.
Wow.
I did not realize that until Monday morning. It
Yeah.
was Sunday night.
I have to
Yeah.
really
I love
do that.
Janet.
That's crazy you brought that up. I really want to go and see one of those residencies. Last time I was there, Gladys Knight was there. I saw 2 of her shows.
Oh, okay.
Went to go see
Wow.
Gladys
Janet had to kill.
Man, I wish I had known. I would have gone. I would have gone.
Knight. Jesus.
So what did you open up with when you was out there?
DJ wise?
Yeah. How'd you start
I did
everybody
a Sunday
off?
reggae set.
Oh. And they was ready for it?
They was there. They was there. I was very shocked. I was shocked. I was not expecting to play reggae
In Vegas.
in Vegas
With
the way that I
flip-flops.
did. Shout out to DJ Lyrics.
Flip-flops,
Yeah.
flip-flops and slides.
Yo, they
Everybody
was ready.
ting-a-ling-a-linging.
They was ready.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
I mean, it wasn't even. It was more up to date than I thought.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I was shocked.
What club were you playing?
We were playing House of Blues.
Oh.
House of Blues in inside
That's a
Mandalay.
very diverse
No, not
club.
Mandalay. Is that Mandalay? Yeah, that's Mandalay Bay.
Nice.
Very, very diverse
Nice one.
club.
Shout out to you
Yeah,
for doing that stuff. And you, Mr. Residency in NYC. And even you, NYC Residency at Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
gotta let people know when.
Rojas is just like is unbelievable for us. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front, like, cause I've done it before, but I did it scarcely, like do weekly events. I never really wanted to give my word to a promoter or owner to be there every week, especially all the stuff that I was doing.
Right.
And the 2 guys I'm with, DJ Kool-Aid, Will Trax, we all over the place. Big shout out to Kool-Aid. He's CEO of Martini Monday.
Okay.
You know, and my thing is he's been keeping this running. We 13 years plus, man, and he's been keeping it running. And I think we finally found the home, because you could tell by you know it's home when you got a certain crowd that comes see you annually and they hold you down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Commish. They hold you down. Sometimes the DJ be there every week. Oh, they gonna come out to see me. I'm gonna get my bread. they hold you down, man. You got to give it up to the people that come and support you. It's not just that you're doing something right. It's not just you that they come out to see after a while. That second, third week when they there and they got their annual, why they in my seat? That person is there for the food, the drinks, the company.
And the vibe.
Yep. It ain't just you.
And they regulars.
Exactly. Yep.
The regulars is hard to get because it's hard to get me out my spot. The spot I go to, everybody know when Knicks season starts, the bartenders hold. They be like, no, that's her seat.
That's funny.
Like it's folded. The seat is folded up against the bar. Me and maybe one or two other seats. It depends. And they hold that spot for me. And then before every Knick game, I'm standing up. I make everybody get their glasses up. Win or lose, I don't care how we going in.
So Tuesday, you starting your mess because they play Tuesday?
Taking shots together.
Well, how about this?
Everybody.
How about this?
Yeah.
We want to talk about the Knicks real quick. We got
1 minute.
1 minute before the break. Malcolm Brogdon retired today?
What?
Yeah, see, you didn't even know.
Knick fan.
Our backup point guard retired this afternoon.
But he was just playing the other day.
Retired. He's 9 years in. I'm done. Thank you. Thank y'all. God bless. Good night.
He was hurt?
He wasn't even hurt.
All right. So we're going to come back off that because Commish just blew mine just now.
The Knicks.
He just blew.
The Knicks.
Listen, we be right back. It's outside the booth. Y'all stay tuned. I can't believe that.
Oh, the Knicks.
Retired.
Just started.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.
But we talk about basketball.
All right. We're back outside the booth.
Heart's broken. Well, not broken because I wasn't a big fan, but I'm just shocked.
I'm not.
I'm just shocked. He was just playing the other day.
I'm not shocked.
I mean, I saw it. I was on the way in to the studio today and saw that.
He was just playing.
I'm not shocked.
But it is what it is. I wonder what was said during practice or whatever, some team meetings or something.
DM him. I'm going to his DM. I'm sliding his DMs like, yo, what's up?
And let me say this since we on the air, because I know there's a lot of guys out there watching this that got a lot of love for me personally. And
pause. You always gotta go. The guys gotta
stay
love
with
you.
me. Stay with me.
I'm here.
So
you know, that. It's like a lot of love.
I'm talking. I found this joint I can get jerseys from, right? So I went and got my 2 Cowboy jerseys. You know, men is men, see? Just like that. Mm-hmm. So I wore this Philly jersey. 2 New York Knicks fans walk up to me, oh, no,
what are
Philly,
you doing?
New York. I'm like, look, let me tell you something. First of all, you think I'm younger than I am. I was a Knicks fan. I was a Jet fan. And I had a thing for the Giants, too. Mm-hmm. Do you see what the things they do?
Yeah.
I'm not sticking around that crap.
Wow.
I mean, it's worse than the stuff the Cowboys
So you're
do.
a bailout.
So what I'm saying, Commish, is this. I was a Knicks fan until they had to pick between Mark Jackson and Rod Strickland.
Oh, my God.
And when they picked Mark, I left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Mark did not get y'all.
Let me tell you something. Any old school Knicks fan, they still complain about Rod Strickland from 30 years ago. Like,
Listen,
I'm pissed with that.
that's almost 40 years ago, as a matter of fact.
listen, I can't say nothing. He was friends with my uncles. They was chilling at Glackens. They used to chill at Glackens.
Rod, I used to play with his brother. Listen, man, bless his soul.
He used to chill at Glackens. He's a Bronx guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be mad at him for being. But you know what? Whatever.
Shout out to Rod. He coaching at LIU right now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
my big bro.
Shout out to him. But I got a question for y'all since we're going to talk basketball.
Oh, Lord.
Thoughts on Aisha Curry on the podcast and what she said?
I got one word. Idiot.
I don't have an opinion
No,
on it
not
because I don't really know. I didn't see the full footage.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly what she said. All I just know is that there was dudes that were up at arms for what she said. I just don't know what she said though.
I watched it. As a man, I'm on the guy's side as far as what they felt. Being that we deal with comments and the open door policy to say what you want, it's mixed emotions. But if you read all of them and hear all of them, it all boils down to you're a wife of a superstar. Mm-hmm. Why are you putting them on Front Street like that?
I don't take it as him putting her on Front Street. I think she's just speaking on losing her own identity on being the wife of one of the most famous basketball players to ever be in the game.
But he wasn't famous when she had the opportunity to do things she decided to do, because there aren't too many NBA players that take that choice from that woman. We've seen it. Lala's a perfect example, and there's thousands of them. We got reality housewives all over the place, and
Right.
they're married to a lot of superstars,
Absolutely.
and they have their own thing going on.
They're on single
A lot
now.
of them.
Every one of them men, almost every one of them men left those women.
Well,
the
that's been
housewives.
since
Because that's because they were a hot mess.
Yeah, but that's but that's emotionally between them. That doesn't
Yeah.
have nothing to do with your career wise, because when you with him, you have the opportunity to do that unless you make the choice of no.
But she's-
You know what?
but
I want to
she's
make a
doing well
family.
with
I'm
her
doing.
cooking and everything. I just think everyone's misunderstanding what she said. Maybe she said
She
it in a
talks
way.
clear.
Maybe she said it in a way that made it seem like she was being harsh. But I'm going to be in defense of her. She probably just didn't get to live her life.
I'm gonna say this: you're the first person, you're the first woman that I've heard defend her.
I'm just defending her because we don't really know what she's saying, and she might have been in that podcast interview trying to articulate as best she could, and
See?
it just didn't come out
And
the
this-
way she the way we say things sometimes on our heads doesn't always come out.
Yeah,
of
but
our
this
mouths.
the
Okay.
problem with what you're saying. This ain't the first time she's done this. This just was.
She keeps trying to clean it up.
This is the full interview. She said snide remarks like this for years, and it's like she didn't have a platform to fulfill it.
I gotta watch the whole
Like
thing.
she should have been on the Jada joint,
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
Lord.
I'm
and
gonna.
then she would have had time.
Oh.
Everywhere she gets interviewed,
think it was
she
like
opens
that?
like a, no.
I
Hear what
have
I'm
to
saying?
watch it.
Like a place where she can talk it out, like she did.
Okay.
Everywhere else she had other people there, and they talking about their things of the situation, whatever. And she just
This
blatted
is
it out.
one-on-one?
This is not the first time
Is
she's
this
done
one-on-one?
this.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a little
See,
clip that I
I'm-
saw. Yeah.
I want to watch it before I jump on any like she
Right.
shouldn't have said that train.
Well,
But I'm not going to do
and that's
that
the thing,
because
I watched
I'm
it.
still a woman first.
No,
So
you're
me
right.
being a woman first, I'm going to stick by, and because she's one of the quotes that I read said she would have done things a little bit differently. Like she wouldn't have had kids as early as she did. She didn't say I wouldn't have had kids with him. She just said she wouldn't have had them as early on as she did. Or she could have chose to do something that she actually wanted to do, opposed to being a wife of a and a
That's
mom.
what she said, though?
Something
Yes.
like that. Something like
She
that.
said that on
well,
air?
well, the thing is this.
I just read a quote. I didn't see it. I
This
have to
the-
watch
this
it.
the thing.
I mean, how do you, if you're the kids, how you feel?
Well,
Like, why would you say that?
well, this the problem.
The kids are not
That's what the
watching.
problem men got with. It's not what she said. It's the timing of when she said it.
don't know.
That's what people are getting confused.
I'm
the
gonna
men
give her some
and
grace.
some of the women that are really hot with her. It's when she's saying this.
But you know what?
You have
On
a
the
life
flip
that
side,
people would love to have,
On-
and you have a man that people would love to
be
have.
with. But that's what I'm saying. I was about to say that. So for the women that are kicking her back and saying, "Oh, she shouldn't have said that. She's living a life that so many women would want to live." Yeah, you saying that now, but what if she's living a life that she's like, you know what? I love my life, but I could have seen me doing something differently. Because these are women that are not celebrities saying it. These are gold diggers saying it.
Right,
These
right.
are opportunist women saying
Right,
it.
but you-
Possibly.
right.
These are not CEOs of a company.
But your man is who you said he is, and why would you do that? That airs out to make him look a little
I
bad,
don't
like you putting him
know.
in a place where I should have did better. I should have
Yeah.
did something other.
She
You
said
don't-
she
she
could
should have
not, I
never
should
said
have.
it.
She said I could have.
You don't have that interview. I'm
Right,
sorry.
but
I'm
you-
sorry.
she
I
should-
gotta watch the interview. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you don't
watch
have
it.
When you
that.
say,
I'm gonna watch it.
don't get me wrong, we understand what she's saying, because remember, this ain't the first time she said it,
Right.
where she should have been getting loose at a certain point in her life. But you shouldn't say that where you're at.
Let me ask you this question. I asked you both this question. You both celebrities in your own right. or whatever.
I ain't no celebrity.
In your own right, yes, you are. In your own right, yes, you are. In your own right, you guys are celebrities.
Appreciate it.
So what if you're with your partners? What if your partners were women that wanted a little bit of the spotlight? Because there are women that are a little bit jealous of their man after they start getting into a little bit of shine and they wanted a coulda, woulda, shouldas. What if that was your wife or your wife?
I'm going to support her in whatever she do. First of all, the relationship is built on communication.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as he's been with her, he knows her and knows what she likes to do, likes what she wants, or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they communicate. Aisha's never been one to bite her tongue. So if she talks to us that way, imagine how she talks to him. He must know everything about this woman. I would support her in anything she want to do.
Or maybe he's supportive of her being able to speak her mind.
Prime example, Lala. Lala has a son. She was in a relationship, a great relationship. Regardless where it went, when they was in it,
it was great.
She still was doing her thing. She was
yeah.
independent. She was doing what she got to do. And she
thing.
didn't meet Steph so early where she couldn't do or start what she wanted to do already.
Right.
I know people in other countries that's cooking at 11, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. So cooking was her thing. Let's just chalk it up and say cooking. She could have been doing that. You would have messing with me. I would have had you with chains of restaurants already at this point where we had a relationship.
And she probably does.
Because I'm DJ Knuckles, you have to be careful what you put in the air. You're not protecting your husband that way. So now you look like a woman that's a little ungrateful because of your bad choice. Because you didn't break the proper choice. Because he didn't do nothing but do what he was supposed to do. He went on with his career, fulfilled it to take care of his family. Because after you're in the league a certain amount of years, once you overcome whatever you got to overcome to get in the league.
And stay there.
And part two is to stay there. Now it's about taking care of your family. Because when you sit down at the table with these contracts, with all these knuckleheads, media, endorsements and all that, it's about what you can bring home to take care of your family.
Well, I want to watch the interview because I don't want to badger her. But in other New York news, before we head out of here, the Diddy verdict.
Oh, Lord.
We were following it.
Oh, boy.
We talked about
You
it
were following
all
it.
year
Exactly.
long. All year long. Do you agree with the verdict that the judge gave?
You first.
I don't care. I no longer care. Like
That's why I let you go first.
I no longer care.
You don't care?
I don't. I mean, at the end of the day,
With the evidence and the charge, not because of what everyone said he may or may not have
I'm
done.
sick of the whole fiasco. It shouldn't have
Okay.
gotten to that point. I'm sick of it all. My attention span is short. I got music to play. I'm a DJ. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing any of that. I don't care. I really don't.
Knuckles.
I think he should have got a little bit more time. And I think he shouldn't be the only one locked up.
He should not be the only one.
Because to run a business, you got assistants, you have
Security.
you have
Bodyguard.
you have male groupies and you got male and female groupies. And I think that more people should be doing time or being held accountable for doing it. So, and my thing is, if you're going to lock him up and charge him, then you have to go down the chain. If you didn't lock him up and charge him for anything, then everybody go free.
What do you think about the judge's comments about him and trying to choose his own facility that he wants to go to, being a man with money and power?
We've come up and we know that the judge is not going to allow him to do that. First of all, he's black. Two, his charges and what got to be added to his charges, what people are not really seeing. They just see the charges. They don't know. When you get to prison, because of what you're getting locked up for, there's also other requirements you have to fulfill. You know, you get locked up here in the street and you go to a city or state jail, they're going to offer you a shock program, depending on what it is. If you're a domestic violence, so you get locked up for hitting a woman, they're going to make you do, what's that?
Different
classes, anger management, all that stuff. Because if you're on the street and they tell you to do it, you got to pay for it. Right. So they make you do it in jail. If you don't fulfill that, then that sticks on your time and gives you more time. He has two things he has to do, anger management and some excessive anger management classes he has to do. Is two things he's required to do once he gets to that prison. He don't fulfill them, he will be in there a little longer. Another thing is, everybody's like, "Oh, okay, he's gonna just do his time."
Do you think Trump is going to pardon him?
No, he's not gonna be able to pardon him. He's not gonna be able to pardon him.
That was the rumor.
Or want to, because it was, but he would have did that when he was first in jail because he was already convicted.
He's too busy saving the world with these peace treaties.
Doing nothing. This song was written.
I mean, I look at it this way: the fact that the dude got what he got for the charges that he got, I think it's all a circus. Like, who goes to jail in 2025 for basically the Mann Act, which we knew was built off of racism. Mm-hmm. That in itself,
that's why I was saying the facts and the law.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, I don't care. Like, this is all. This man was set up when it comes when you talk about the actual charges. He was set up. Now, did he do the stuff that he should be in jail for the stuff that he did? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Did he do those things? Yes, he did those things, and you're crazy for putting yourself in that position. Mm-hmm. As powerful as you were, mm-hmm. you put yourself in that position. That's why I don't care. Like, I'm like, come on, man, you did that to yourself.
Yeah,
you did that to yourself. Now, like, and you went down. You beat the real stuff, mm-hmm. but you went down
for the petty stuff
on a foolish, trumped up charge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you did that to yourself.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now are you guys still gonna play bad boy music in your parties?
Yeah, I am.
Let me tell you something.
I am.
Let me tell you something. I was around when that first started. Back when Super Dave, DJ mm-hmm. Super Dave was over there DJing, and we used to go to the label all the time. Mm-hmm. This is back when we used to walk in the labels and mm-hmm. hang out. Yeah, I remember Puff was around Doug since day one, so mm-hmm. we was always the kids around Doug, mm-hmm. just watching him do it. And he said he always going to do something. He did it. This ain't got nothing to do with his business mm-hmm. and what he supplied for us. Yeah. This is his own nonsense under his own
personal
roof.
Time.
It just got exploited,
yep.
and it just happens to be some of them is against the law. Some of them are hurting people's feelings, and you know it triggers people, and they just want to get him. You know, he knocked down somebody that had a little power. He was being a little greedy, and they said, "Look, we know all your nonsense." Yeah. And they put a lot of stuff behind it, and they got him to calm him down. Mm-hmm. But it just shows that you never have the power you think you have.
That's true.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
But I got a lot of respect for him, but you know, for what he did for mm-hmm. the business.
Yeah.
The other nonsense, the negative stuff, because I've been to his parties, and clearly
I was around. That never happened.
I never saw that. I never saw any of that. Yeah, I never saw any of that.
And that's the thing people don't keep missing. I was around Puff.
You don't know Diddy.
Diddy was another dude.
Okay. Diddy was L.A.,
Puff
right?
had Mary and LL and at his parties, you know. Diddy, you in his house, and Bill Murray was coming out the bathroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Julia Richards and Susan Sarandon, and she's sweating her hair's loose. Come on, B. It's different.
Well, I wonder when we're going out to Dumbo House with our boy Fly Guy, do you think Fly Guy is going to play any bad boy tonight?
He got him.
But do you think he's going to play tonight? I love Fly Guy's party. And tonight is the first ever vinyl night at Dumbo House.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. But, yeah, he's going to play. I mean, he's going to play. He's
going to record it.
At the end of the day, these albums are still going to be worth some money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? These are iconic records. You don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll be honest. The verdict, I'll tell you what the verdict did for me. The verdict helped me to start playing R. Kelly again.
I told you to get on the R. Kelly wagon a long time ago.
I never stopped any wagon.
High five to you.
Yeah.
I never stopped. You know, I mean, and the rhetoric is, I mean, like I said, it's the bit, whatever you fell in love with him for, you should still idolize that.
Just the artistry.
You know what I mean? My kids was born off R. Kelly and D'Angelo and come.
They was born off him, or they were created.
They were created. I ain't want to say. I'm going to say conceived, but you know we're on the radio. But
that's why I said created.
I think that we just get too involved with the details of stuff and not knowing everything.
Yeah.
You know, like when R. Kelly finally got locked up, we see that he was abused.
Right.
So we always say the abuser abuses. So now we know we're going. But now he gone.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I mean? And now we have a little understanding. So that's why I say I don't go deep into that. I just stay on the platform. You know what I mean? But much love to his family, man. His kids, I feel sorry because he was a great father with his kids, no doubt. But it's just a lot of mess over there.
So tell everybody where they're going to find you at this weekend. You got anything going on?
I ain't going to hold you. Everything is at the Row House right now, 5 p.m. to 11. Our anniversary is coming up, a.k.a. Will Track's birthday bash.
When is
October 27th.
Yeah.
And the next week. But we open every Monday. You're more than welcome to come. And let me say this real quick. There's a 2-hour reservation. It's been that way since the Row House opened. You get on the website, you call for the 2 hours, and you make sure you come sit down and eat and enjoy us and drink. If you're not eating, as long as you reserve it. But you also when you do get up, you don't have to leave. You can still hang out.
Right.
That's how we just keep people moving in the proper way. The brunches and after work supposed to go. So every Monday, 5 p.m. to 11, we're right there, and we call it hashtag Grown People Playground. Man.
I know that's right. And what about you? Other than Friday, I know you got Boulevard.
So weekdays now, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. I'm on Twitch for coffee break from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thursdays I do a reggae / soca raid train called Unruly Thursdays. So that's from 5 to 7.
Okay.
That's every Thursday on Twitch. Fridays is every Friday at Boulevard Bistro from 4 to 8. This coming Friday, I'll be teaming up with John Quick and CEO. Right after that,
where at?
It's a spot called a High Bar in Midtown.
I know about High Bar.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing there. So it's a sneaker masquerade ball.
Oh, I want to come.
Yeah, so that's Friday night.
Figure it out.
That's Friday night. Saturday I'll be in Yonkers at Francie Brady, and then Sunday I have a private event. So I'm running.
He's running.
I'm running this weekend.
And you can catch me every other Wednesday here with these two guys outside the booth. I'm your girl BX.
DJ Knuckles, Mr. 212, the Vet Boy.
And DJ Commish Experience.
All right, y'all stay tuned. We see y'all next time.
Later, y'all.
Later.
The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. The new Party 1019. New York's #1 for throwbacks.